Wondering if your product or service is a viable option to work with the federal government? In this video, I'm sharing a list of things that the government purchases from small businesses just like you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified each week when we go live on Tuesdays, as well as when we drop new videos right here on the channel happening on Thursdays. This is a question I've answered for thousands of small businesses and individuals that were looking to get into government contracting and has since went on to be very successful in the federal government marketplace. Now, I know government contracting can be a little scary, especially when you have a lot of unanswered questions and this is your first time really looking into government contracting, federal contracting, and trying to decipher if it's a viable option for your business. How successful will you be, and if it's really worth your time and investment. So let's dive into this video. So let's get into the question. Does the government buy what you sell? Right? So we're going to talk about things that the government purchase. And I have I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see it. So a laundry list of things that I'm going to share with you. So the government pretty much buys everything. And I say this all the time because I get asked this question all the time. And I just say, literally, look around you. So you can see in my camera here now. But if you look around, the government buys chairs, they buy lamps, they buy dry erase boards, they buy pictures, they buy calendars. What else can you see? I don't know what else you can see. Let me see. That's it. Carpet. Okay. They buy pretty much everything. If you think about where you're at right now, look around the room. What do you see? The government pretty much buys everything. So even if we span this camera and just span around, they buy curtains. Okay. They buy stands. Okay. Whatever you can see, this is my office. They purchase desk, right? Chairs, books, paper, pencil, pens. What else do you see over there? Lamps, candles. Jesus, bookshelves. They buy everything. Okay, let me fix my camera. So they buy just about everything. I just wanted to give you that example because people are always, and I say this, but I still get asked the question. It's like, does the government buy what I sell? Like recently in the past week, people have asked me, does the government purchase staffing? Do they purchase medical professionals? And when I say purchase, their services, right? Do they purchase or buy trucking transportation services? Do they buy, I can't remember what the other guy was selling, but I get asked this all the time. And I want you guys to just stop, think, look around you, and just really think, what does it take, one, to run your household? What does it take to run your city? What does it take to run a hospital? What does it take to run a military installation? School systems, recreation systems, and what does it take to run the United States? They buy it all. And I always have this joke and say that the government pretty much buys everything except for maybe soldiers, which I do believe they produce their own soldiers. Outside of that, they pretty much purchase everything because they're not a manufacturer and they don't produce things, okay? So let me dive into my list. So I'm going to be referencing my notes here because I'm going to rip this off to you guys. So if you're ready, let's rock and roll. So the government buys pretty much everything, as I said. So they buy vehicles, office supplies, medical supplies, furniture, office equipment, auditing services, project closeout services, doctor services, so medical services, right? lawyers services, construction services, janitorial services, trucking and transportation, staffing services, administrative services, marketing services, printing services, and the list goes on. They buy both products as well as services, okay? Now, here's a very short list of professions in which they purchase from. Very short list, but if you look at the list I just previously gave you, if you think about running our nation, our cities, our schools, and things like that, it'll give you a greater idea of what they purchase. Okay, so list of professions. You have staffing, janitorial, trucking, transportation, construction, medical product suppliers, right? So people that provide products, IT services and IT products and things like that, equipment, food services and food, administrative professionals, and again, the list goes on. So you really have to think about what it is that you offer currently, and then how can you fill it into the nation as a whole. You know, think about running the White House, think about running your household, and the list of things that I shared with you earlier in the video, and how can you plug what you do into that. And if you can do that, then again, you can see that the government purchases what you buy. Okay. So now if you need more information before moving forward, I know some of you are still like, and sometimes you just want to ask and get it verified for you individually. Now I have you thinking about government contracting, right? But maybe you still need more information. I get it. But before I share with you how you can actually verify if what you offer the government is purchasing, I really want you to comment below. You know, I love to engage with you people. I want to hear from you. And so I have a question for you. And the question is really simple. Yes or no, no or yes. Do you plan to become a government contractor in the next 3 to 6 months? Let me know down in the comments. Yes or no, no or yes. Now, maybe what I share with you is not enough information for you. You still want a little bit more verification. Then I do have something that I do want to share with you. And it's up under NAICS code. So the government used NAICS codes to identify services and products so that they can categorize them basically, okay, and identify them via a number. And so if you look up what you do a keyword search within the NAICS code search feature, and it comes up, right, then you know that's something that the government purchases, okay? You can also look at beta.sam.gov, and there you'll find historical data as well as current data on contracting opportunities. So again, if you can go there and search, pull up what you do, again, it's verification that the government purchases what you buy. You can also do the same thing at USA Spending, okay? So those are some resources for you to double check if you feel the need before moving forward. What I'm trying to do is really help you in moving forward, because I know a lot of you guys are on the fence. You're reaching out to me all the time, asking and then sitting and waiting, okay? You're missing out on opportunities. Like the government never shut down through all that we've been through here in the last few months, and people are winning contracts. Are you? So we want to get you in the game. Now, I also have a blog post on my website, on my blog, on the topic of what does the government buy? And so I'm going to share that link with you down below. It gives you the link to where you can go search the NAICS codes. It's all right there for you. Free resource. So definitely go check that out. Again, the link will be down in the description. Okay? So there you have it. You no longer need to wonder, does the government buy what I sell? Should I pursue government contracting? You know how those TV shows come on late at night when you're up watching TV and then they ask you these things and you're like, does the government buy what I sell? Well, yes, they do. Right? Would government contracting be great for my business? Why, yes, it would. Right? So you're starting to answer the questions for yourself. So I want you to definitely Look at that blog post, check it out, and verify for yourself if you're still hesitant in moving forward. So here I'm providing you with a way to do your own due diligence. Okay, I want you guys to be in action, not, sitting on the fence. It's time to move. You're watching this video. At the end of this video, go check out that blog. You got the link. Go verify, and then get into the steps that you need to take so that you can become a government contractor and be on your way to winning your first contract with the federal government. Now that you know, you're probably saying, well, what's my next step to becoming a government contractor? And I knew you were going to ask that question, which leads me to, I have another resource for you that's laid out step by step. It's called the sequencing formula, the 5 step-by-step formula to winning government contracts. It lays out the exact steps you need to take in sequence order so that you can become a government contractor and be on your way to winning your first contract. And you can find the sequencing formula over at FeliciaStreeter.com/sequencing. That link will be down below in the description as well. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Let me know that you're digging what I'm putting down and I'm on the right track in what I'm sharing with you, because I'm trying to educate you guys, but at the same time, give you information to implement. So like the video. If you have not, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're notified when new videos drop every Thursday and when we go live on Tuesdays. All right, so until next time, I'll see you right back here real soon. Bye for now.